Hey you guys, and welcome back. Today is actually the first video in lipstick week. I'm finally doing it. I feel like I've been wanting to do a lipstick week for a very long time, but I just kept delaying it, and I finally decided that this is going to be the week dedicated to lipstick videos. Basically, I'll be posting a lipstick video every day for a week, and it's going to be only drugstore lipsticks. The drugstore has come up with a ton of new lipsticks, so the series is going to feature a lot of new releases. If you guys enjoy it, I'm very excited. I love lipsticks. Also wanted to mention that I am collecting questions for a question and answer that I'm going to put up in April. It's going to be in combination with a giveaway that I'm going to be doing. If you guys have any questions that you'd like to ask me, please leave them down in the comments. You can ask me pretty much anything. Hopefully you guys have some questions for me, or otherwise that's going to be a very boring video. So today is actually going to be on my favorite lipsticks from the drugstore. This took me so long to decide which lipsticks to include. I feel like when I actually have to think about all-time favorites, I struggle a lot because I'm super indecisive, and picking favorites is so hard for me. Not just about makeup, like about everything. I always have multiple favorites and I just can't narrow it down. Basically, what I decided was, what lipsticks do I not only wear the most often, but also what lipsticks would I repurchase immediately if they ran out. I've never actually run out of a lipstick before, so that made it a little bit harder because I'm like, I haven't actually had to repurchase a lipstick, but that's kind of what I thought about. I'm gonna be swatching these all on my lips and on the back of my hand so you guys can see them both ways. I hope you enjoy this video, and let's go ahead and get started. So these are all going to be quite similar in tone. I feel like that was just bound to happen because as soon as I like a color on me, I like to get different formulas in that same color tone and that same color family. So a lot of these are probably very similar. There's not a lot of variety. The first one is this Maybelline Intimatte lipstick in the shade Raw Chocolate. I have spoken about this lipstick quite a bit on my channel. The formula of the Intimattes for Maybelline is one of the best formulas at the drugstore. It is the smoothest, softest, creamiest, but matte lipstick that I could find. It's actually really, really similar to the Milani Moisture Matte lipsticks, which I do really like. I didn't include one in this video. It's a nude, but it's a little bit of a deeper nude. It's got this beautiful, rich consistency to it. It's deep enough that I can pull it off for like a more dramatic look, but it's also nude enough that I can wear it as an everyday lipstick. I think that this color would work on a variety of different skin tones. I think it would still look beautiful on pale skin, but it would be the perfect nude for deeper skin tones. And if you have like a more medium olive complexion like me, it's just that perfect everyday shade. It's just so comfortable. Like, if you haven't tried the Intimatte formula for Maybelline, I really, really recommend you try it. It's such a nice formula. It's definitely one of the best at the drugstore. I love it. I have to include it. It's definitely an all-time favorite lipstick for me. I think you guys would have all seen this coming. I had to include it, obviously. This is the L'Oreal Infallible Pro Matte Liquid Lipstick in the shade Cowboy. This is the one that I'm wearing on my lips right now. It is the lipstick that I probably wear the most often in my lipstick collection. I don't know if I've already said this about a lipstick before, but this is probably my all-time favorite lipstick. I just don't have anything negative to say about Cowboy. The color is obviously quite similar to Raw Chocolate, pretty much the exact same, I'd say. Yeah, they're like the exact same color. This is my favorite liquid lipstick formula at the drugstore. It lasts forever on my lips. It does not come off after I eat, after I drink. I can have this on for like, I'm pretty sure 24 hours and it wouldn't come off. Not all of the shades in the L'Oreal line, but Cowboy definitely lasts a really, really long time on me. It doesn't feel dry on my lips. It doesn't feel sticky. It doesn't transfer. It's just like the perfect liquid lipstick. I really wish L'Oreal would come out with some more colors. They do have a lot of colors. I just wish they had like a little bit more variety. Whenever I don't know what to wear on my lips, whether I'm like dressed up for something fancy or just an everyday going to work or something, I'll just put on Cowboy because it's reliable. I love it. I love the way it looks on my lips, and I love the formula. It's such a good formula. As soon as I run out, I am for sure picking up another one. If I had to give away every single lipstick in my collection except one, this would be the one that I would keep. Next, I have another liquid lipstick. I feel like I haven't talked about this one in a while. This is the NYX Lingerie liquid lipstick in the shade Exotic. I love the shade. It's that perfect warm nude, rosy terracotta. It's just stunning and it's just so unique to me. It looks normal, but for some reason I can't find another lipstick that is exactly like this color. I really do like the formula of the lip lingeries. It's comfortable on my lips. It dries down completely matte. It's not especially long lasting, but I don't mind that if it fades nicely. Like some liquid lipsticks will crumble and get all gross on me, but this formula doesn't. It just fades very naturally. There's a lot of lip lingerie shades out there, but this is probably my favorite. I also like their shade in Seduction, but I didn't include it because I feel like I like this one a little bit more. It does not swatch nicely at all. It always like swatches streaky, but it doesn't look streaky on your lips. It's like my perfect everyday lipstick, and I love it. This next one is kind of a new find, and again, it's kind of a similar tone to the other ones. This is the NYX Suede Matte Lipstick in the shade Lolita. This one is actually really similar to Exotic. Like that's Exotic, that's Lolita. Lolita's a little bit richer, I think, but this is such a nice formula. I don't even know how to describe it. It's matte, but it's not drying, and it almost has like a sheen to it. Like it's like almost like a demi-matte finish, I think, but it's a little bit more matte than demi. And even though it's not completely matte, it has this like really weird powdery sensation. I don't know. I'm trying to think of like how to describe this, but it's kind of like a powdery matte that looks velvet on your lips. It's so smooth, it's so pigmented, it just glides on in one swipe. It lasts a really, really long time on my lips. Like for a bullet lipstick, this is one of the longer lasting ones. When I wear it in the morning and I go to work, I come home and it's still on my lips. It doesn't crumble or crack or anything like that. And I think just like the whole powderiness of it is so cool to me. It's just, I don't know, it's such a nice lipstick. Love it. I cannot rave about Lolita enough. I do have one more lipstick to talk about right now, but I also wanted to include a bonus lipstick, and I'll explain why it's a bonus. I wanted to talk about this one. This is the Maybelline Superstay Matte Ink Liquid Lipstick in the shade Fighter. There's a couple reasons why this is like one of my all-time favorite lipsticks. I think this is one of the most unique shades that you can find at the drugstore. I know next to all of these, it doesn't look that different, but on my lips and in person, it's a lot more terracotta and more brown than these other ones. I feel like you can't find a lot of these colors at the drugstore. It's got just the right amount of yellow undertone to it. You guys know that I love terracotta lipsticks, and this one is one of the most terracotta brown lipsticks at the drugstore that I've tried. Plus, the formula of the Superstays is really nice as well. I don't quite like it as much as the L'Oreal ones. These ones are a little bit more sticky feeling. They don't transfer, but they just feel a little bit more sticky on my lips. Plus, they don't last as long as the L'Oreal ones that I really like. Even so, they do last a really long time. Like you can get a full day and a meal. They're super pigmented. They don't dry out my lips. I personally love Fighter the most out of all of the Superstays that I've tried, and I've tried quite a few. I just think the shade is so unique. It's so cool. I don't know. I feel like ever since I started wearing makeup, I was searching for a color like this, and I found it, and that's why it's one of my all-time favorites. One more lipstick, and this is just a special mention, a bonus lipstick, because you can't actually buy it anymore. It was like a limited edition. I don't know why this was a limited edition lipstick. It's such a nice lipstick, and I don't know why, but this is the e.l.f. Velvet Matte Lipstick in the shade Brick. I actually wear and talk about this lipstick a lot on my channel, and then somebody said that you can't actually buy it anymore. I always get a little bit sad when I wear it, because every time I wear it, I'm one step closer to running out, and then I can't rebuy it. I really hope e.l.f. makes this permanent. I don't know why they wouldn't. The formula is great, and it's such a unique color that I feel like a lot of people must really like this one and want it to be permanent, you know? Like I mentioned, I love terracotta shades, and this one is that perfect brick terracotta shade. It's not as brown as Fighter, but it's not as mauve as Exotic. It's got more of that red undertone. I had to mention it because it is one of my all-time favorite lipsticks. The only thing is you can't buy it anymore. If any of you guys have found another shade at the drugstore that is similar to this one, if not identical, I'd love to find another affordable lipstick that is the same shade as this one. In general though, the Velvet Mattes from e.l.f. are a really nice formula. They are long wearing, not like especially long wearing, but they'll definitely last you through at least like one meal. They're comfortable, they don't dry out your lips, and they have really good pigmentation. They also smell and taste really good, like kind of like sweet-ish. I really like the formula. I just wish that Brick was still available, or that e.l.f. would bring it back and make it permanent. I almost want to say it's like my all-time favorite shade, even over Cowboy. I do really like Cowboy, but there's something about Brick that I like even more. I don't know, I don't know. All of these are my favorites, but I love Brick, and I wish I could find another lipstick from the drugstore that was the same shade as this one. That sums up this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope that you are excited for Lipstick Week. I'm pretty excited. I have a lot of lipstick videos to film right now, but I'm very excited. I hope you guys like the series. Let me know what your favorite lipsticks are from the drugstore. If you have any recommendations for me, let me know. And don't forget to leave any questions that you might have for me. If you have any, don't forget to leave them in the comment section below. And yeah, that's pretty much everything. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in my next one.